The inside handoff. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Let's talk for a minute about LSU. Really good win on the recruiting trail last week. Got a commitment from a 4-star linebacker.
He's going to help them out a lot because of his speed. He simply has things you can't coach from the linebacker position. So his ability to track the ball sideline to sideline, but also get downhill, he's going to make this defense a whole lot more difficult to move the football against.
Dropping back, it's Bernard. Shoots it to the left. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Pocket breaking down. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. And the Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. They'll run play action. He's going for the big play. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
3rd and long situation, we're bringing an extra DB on the...
They'll run it out of the shotgun. He picks up maybe a couple before he's stopped right at the 30-yard line. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. He'll throw it. Quickly out to the tight end. Works his way out to the 36-yard line before being pushed out of bounds. The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. He'll keep it himself. That play just got wrecked. 3rd and 1. They'll move the wide receiver. Quick pass on the jet motion. He breaks a tackle. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. To the air, it's Bernard. Unleashes one. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Makes the catch. It's Boyd. Turns on the Jets. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. So now with 1st and goal, let's see what LSU does here. On the option. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
And this is what's going to drive coaches crazy. It's mental errors, right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch the ball, and when it's snapped, get after the quarterback.
And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line.
Listen, the offensive coordinator's best friend in the red zone is the running game. Make guys commit near the line of scrimmage so I can throw behind. This defense is good, but I'm going to challenge them. I'm going to try to be the more physical team. I love the play call. I think you keep running the football and stay physical.
3rd and goal, where the strong come through. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Lets it fly. And he was shooting for the end zone there, and they couldn't make the completion. Instead of opting for the chip shot field goal attempt tying the game, they instead want to take the lead on 4th down. Here's the pressure, and he rolls into the house. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Going downfield for the big play. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. We reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. Card in the backfield. It's Hill. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Pressure coming. Caught near the sticks. It's Raymond. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a first at the 29. And the Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield, it's Bernard. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
Touchdown, Tigers! Haul that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Raymond.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Back to pass on second down. Moves away as he feels pressure. Going to try to get it himself. He'll step out of bounds just short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49 after a good pickup on that play. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. That's caught. It's Boyd. Gets it inside the 40, brought down at the 39, and they can't stop the clock. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. How about getting the foot down on that throw for the big completion? Now on the move at the 28-yard line on first down. Pulls it in. It's Green.
Well, it's a
They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Looking for a man. It's Bernard. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. They knock him down finally, but boy, he was trying to make something out of that, and he stopped short of the first down marker. The Tigers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They'll go to the air on second and short. Breaks into the open. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Slings it downfield. Complete downfield. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. Clock ticking away as we have 4 minutes left here in the third. Bringing the heat. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. So now on second and long, you start to think just don't fall out of field goal range. Wants to go up top. Buying some time. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. Going for it all. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. It just... So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Quickly complete. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack. LSU lining up first and goal. Back to pass, it's Bernard. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers! No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy.
First play of the drive comes from the 41. Using his legs, it's Raymond. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. It's caught downfield. Good pick up there as he gets the first down. They'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here's the handoff. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down.
Yeah, 3rd and long, everybody is pinning their ears back and coming after the quarterback.
They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Makes the catch, it's Hill. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Going for it all. And a big play on the outside. What a job to keep those feet in bounds and get the completion. That last play is the kind of thing the offense can really build some momentum on, and now they've got it 1st and 10 outside the 40. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, it's Bernard. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Trying to get behind the defense. Can't make the connection to... He'll pull it on the read. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. And he showed himself to be a regular Spinderella, but not a lot of room to run. They've got to get the football to the 32 to pick up the 1st down. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
You can just see the excitement this defense.
Looking for a crease, it's Raymond. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Trying play action. Tight end finds a soft spot. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
How about the big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. There's a long and storied history of great games between these two rivals, and this chapter adds another to that legacy.
Really impressed by the poise by the winning team as well here. They weren't overhyped in this game. They came out, they looked prepared, they were calm, definitely confident. And David, they were able to go out and execute well enough to get this win.
And it's hard in these rivalry games with all the emotions running so deep. Like, you sometimes get overzealous. Sometimes you get too many penalties. It's hard to rein in your emotions, but they did. They kept it in check, and now bragging rights for a whole year.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Folks, this is a showdown he's circled on the calendar as number 1 goes on the road to face a top 10 team. Welcome, folks, to the Plains and Jordan-Hare Stadium, the home of the Auburn Tigers, as we see the winners of 7 straight, the LSU Tigers, taking on the winners of 6 straight, the Auburn Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. He's going to take off. And he'll scoot out of bounds after a short gain, not enough for the first down. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. He escapes the pocket. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. See if the offense can move the chains at that incompletion. Shotgun formation here on third down. Oh, he makes the catch. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Play fake, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. Comes up with the catch. Creative running there. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field, keeping it on the ground here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for his big tight end. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going, what we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here mid-season.
Yeah, mid-season games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here.
And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? Quick throw, complete to the tight end. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Quarterback drops back, taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, it is incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. 2nd down coming up now. So 2nd down after the incompletion. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Pass rush closing in. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp. 2nd down after the incompletion. He's looking to throw. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. We're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Pulls it in. It's Hill. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go. They try the field goal from 55 yards, but the offense now sets up from the 38. Play action here on 1st down. On the move now. Swarm with a pass rush. A sack.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down. 3rd down play for this offense. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They move the ball to the 48 and earn a fresh set of downs. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Gets made on the out route. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Here's the second down play. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Second down play coming up for this offense. They're going to run the option. Pitch to the back. They make the tackle, but enough for a first down. Textbook execution on the option. This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the second quarter. Looking to scramble. Using his legs here. Finding space at the 20. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. LSU has moved into the red zone. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Running back has it on a screen now. And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield.
Chris, the timing of this screen pass just seemed to be off. The defense almost waiting for the ball to be thrown. He had nowhere to go by the time he caught it.
Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback.
Looking to throw it on first down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Chris, he's getting in there so quickly. You might want to consider a chip block with either the tight end or a running back to slow him down. He's just too talented out there.
And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Contact as he let the ball go. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
Oh, man, nearly a disaster.
Here's the first play of the drive. They start at the 28. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Offense sets the formation. It's third down. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. LSU getting set with a first and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, can you believe it? He dropped the ball. Don't see that often from this excellent receiver. He's going to bring up second down. And the incompletion now makes it 2nd and 10 from the 49. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. He's running out of time here. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Great job by this defense.
First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Moves out of the pocket. Scrambling around now, looking downfield.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
And this pass is on target, caught. He's brought down after a short gain that's not going to be first down yardage. They've punted 4 times already on the verge of a 5th. They can't convert this third down. The sure hands. It's Boyd. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. First down here for this offense. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle. Second down after that run on the previous play. And he'll set up to throw. A deep shot to the left side. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Caught over the middle. It's Robinson. The defense will wrap him up after about a 6-yard gain. Not enough for the first. It's fourth. So first play of the drive coming here. They'll start at their own 49. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
Well, to throw it here on second down. Finds his man. It's Hill. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but... So it's first and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? Do they run the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust the QB and be more aggressive here?
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield, everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
Throwing up play action. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. No fear shown by the freshman quarterback to pick up the first down himself.
How many times have we seen this late in the fourth quarter? Because you know the pass rush is going to get after him. They get upfield. They have a great pass rush. What do they create? Space and running lanes. And he takes off and picks up some nice yards.
First and 10 play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Kirk, all these players are aware, if you can make your mark, if you can make a special moment, this kind of rivalry game, that's just remembered forever.
Chris, that's so true. I mean, I played in the Ohio State-Michigan rivalry, and unfortunately, Desmond Howard had his moment where he returned the punt. We're still talking about the pose. So it's a huge opportunity for these players, but I also think the players that press, the players...
Here he goes. Past the 20. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, LSU.
Boy, what a great job by this offense to put this touchdown up on the board. With under 3 minutes to go, it's a no-brainer. You go for two and try to tie this game up here late.
Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Yeah, I mean...
So what an entertaining battle here today, but in the end, Kirk, the number 1 ranked team couldn't make enough plays to dodge the upset here.
Well, it's hard to have your fastball working every single week when you have that bullseye, and sometimes the pressure is just too much, and you make some mistakes that you don't normally do, and I think that's exactly what we saw today.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Here's the matchup we've been waiting for. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. That's reeled in. It's Robinson. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today.
Chris, this is what I'd love to see from a defense. Is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Caught in the flat by the running back. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Grab down the middle. It's Robinson. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Using his legs. It's to Raymond. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Now it's 2nd down here. Play fake, looking to throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. Brought down, but it's enough to convert on 3rd down and set him up 1st and goal at the 10. LSU is now operating in the red zone. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. And the crowd coming to life here trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Quick throw misses his mark there. Incomplete. And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play. Touchdown or field goal. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, LSU. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field. A very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
You know, when we were out at practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. On 1st down, it's play action. On the move now. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Looks to his left and makes the completion. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Makes the catch. It's Boyd.
Chris, this is...
First down. Looking to throw the football. Looking deep downfield to the left. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against him.
On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Breaks into the clear. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Tigers.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. They'll run it here. They'll tackle him out across the 20. Second down after that run in the previous play. The quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Grab near the sticks. It's Hill. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. First down and 10 now.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone.
It's caught inside the 30, still on his feet. And they've got him down at the 3. Big gain on that completion. Off the big play, they are pounding on the door here. First and goal. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man.
How about that? Receiver had nobody around him. That's frankly embarrassing for this defense when you let someone deep downfield go completely uncovered.
So from the 9-yard line, it's second and goal. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
Well, you lose the battle to line of scrimmage here on second down to bring up this third down. Now as a play caller, you really got to be thinking about pass pro and giving this quarterback a chance to throw the football to get this into the end zone.
It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. They'll pass up the chip shot field goal. They'll go for it on fourth and goal from the 4. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Defense is coming after him. Looking for 6. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a 4th down stop. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
Chris, is it possible to be DBU and wide receiver U at the same time? I think the LSU fans think it's possible. They always seem to have great defensive backs, and they always have pass catchers that just show up and show out week after week, year after year.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Bringing pressure. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he's trying to throw it to. 2nd and 10 here. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Makes a nice move there. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
Well, these are the type of runs that begin to wear down your defense psychologically. Already have the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and this defense is thinking, oh no, here we go again. Really nice statement here to get this second half started.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a 1st and goal from the 10. And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. And they've got him.
Boy, Chris, I thought when he took off on his scramble, I thought he had a chance to maybe get it to the end zone. But the defense does a nice job. Yeah, they gave up a couple yards, but they kept him out of the end zone.
Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, LSU. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Love the aggressive mindset from this defensive coordinator. Third down.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Lets it fly. Out. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. This should be the last play of the quarter. And the player is down injured after that last play. Let's take a timeout while they check him out. Caught over the middle. It's Robinson. And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. He make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. They keep him up bounds on the run. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. Pressure is coming. And he throws it away. A smart choice that time. But it will bring up third down. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Grabbed by the receiver. The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up. Off the play fake on first down. Throws it to the right. That is broken up and incomplete.
Well, you play man-to-man coverage with your defensive backs. You put the free safety in center field. He's essentially reading the eyes of the quarterback. He does an outstanding job here of following his instincts, taking the quarterback's reads and tendencies, and leading him to be able to make a play on the ball and eventually knock it away. Great job.
A tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. He's got it with room to run. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Moves out of the pocket. Fires it to the wideout. What a catch! They make the stop, but it's a big play to the 31.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Here's a screen pass to the running back. They make the stop, but not before he gains the first down. The screenplay works. LSU now operating in the red zone. Handoff from the shotgun. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
He escapes the pocket. Makes the grab. It's Raymond. They finally stop him at the 8. It'll be 1st and goal. 1st and goal. They need points, but it wouldn't hurt to also milk the clock a bit.
Chris, sometimes the quarterback's just trying to find the open guy and get him the ball. It's exactly what he's able to do here. found a way to pick up the first down.
And the crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, you know me. I love to see defensive backs and especially corners that are willing to come up and get physical against the run game. What a job of making that play in space.
Touchdown, LSU. So here comes our first play of overtime. Looking for a gap. It's Raymond. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Tries to get it to the running back. Grab down the middle. It's Raymond. Finally get him way down at the 2. Nice pitch and catch. So here we go. The offense has first and goal here in overtime. Touchdown, Tigers. So they line out now knowing a touchdown wins the football game. They need a field goal at least to force another overtime. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
If this team can hold on today and win, this pass rush deserves all the credit in the world. They have gotten after this quarterback so many times. Really, every time the opposing offense does something positive, it feels like a sack just stops any progress.
So a third and long here. If they can't convert, they have to settle for a game-time field goal try. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking for the wideout. Catch made in space. Look out. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal. So first and goal here. Can they punch it in and win the football game?
Well, you talk about a huge conversion. That's third and long. It doesn't matter for these guys. They just keep going about their business. Great connection between this quarterback and receiver on that one, and now they're in business.
Now the offense will spend a timeout here. No room for mental errors here in overtime. So now it's first down and goal. A great chance to win the game right here. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
And I just love that this defense is not giving up on this first and goal. They attacked. They got through. They got penetration. Nice job of being able to keep them out of the end zone.
Ball back at the 6 or second and goal off that loss. The pocket breaking down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
If I'm on this offensive line, man, I do not want to see the game flip. This has been a tough game for the big boys. It appears almost like they've just been moonwalking the entire game, and they've been pushed all around.
And he's in there. Touchdown to win this game in overtime. Wow.
Chris, this is what makes this quarterback so dangerous. There's just only so much a defense can do to contain him. He is so fast. You can plan for it all you want, but planning and the execution are two different things.
Well, when you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested. They were tested here today by another ranked team. I was impressed how they responded.
Chris, there's no doubt about it. I think the thing that really stood out to me is the way they played for 4 quarters, just dominating football. And this is a team that's had to deal with being kind of the hunted, the team that knows that every single week teams want to bring them down. They took on a very talented team today and just dominated.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Let's go! Let's go! Set, go!
Looking downfield, it's Bernard. Grabbed in the middle, it's Green. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Got it in the middle, it's Hill. They were able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. And the Tigers come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. On third and short, they'll try to convert through the air. The throw to the outside is complete. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. LSU getting set on 1st and 10. Quarterback on the keeper. Runs for the tackle. All right, guys, let's talk LSU. They've done a really good job in high school recruiting. Just last week, a commitment from a big-time 4-star defensive back. David, what does a commitment like that do for the program?
I mean, so...
Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. The interception stopped the threat, and the return even better as he crosses midfield and gets it to the 40. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He'll do it himself. And the ball slipped out. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back. You want to talk about hearts and throats when that ball was on the ground? The offense recovered its own fumble. Oh, the sweet spin, and he's free. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. Got his man. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The Tigers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to throw, it's Bernard. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Here comes the heat. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Wants to throw on 1st down. Finds his tight end. Found a little bit of room there to get it up to the 30 before going out of bounds. The Tigers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Finds his big tight end. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another 1st down. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. He gets it up to midfield, forced out of bounds at the 50. And the Tigers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. From the gun, the running back has it. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. How about that tough, hard-nosed running? Rich legacy of that at LSU. Reminds me of Charles Alexander.
Yeah, and unfortunately, I was a part of that legacy, Reese, on the other side when Justin Vincent rushed for over 200 yards in the SEC championship game, and that's what you see LSU. That's what I've always thought of watching them growing up. And you watch the way they run their offense, usually it starts with the physicality and the ground.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Now, guys, when it comes to LSU, not sure if you guys saw this, but they had a big-time 4-star running back give a verbal commitment last week. What's his transition going? And it's caught at the 10. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it 1st and goal. The Tigers, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Touch pass on the run. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. Back to throw, it's Bernard. That's caught, it's Green.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
The Tigers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Rushes on him. Sets up the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. They're facing a 3rd down. Caught in the backfield, it's Raymond. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most...
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quarterback strolling away from heat. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. He's got it. A big play. Gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44. That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Here's a heat. Quick strike complete. They pick up the 1st down. They'll mark him at the 34. Got to be expeditious here. And the Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Fires to the tight end. He's run out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the 26. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Back to pass. The quick out. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down.
It's just incredible. You see the arm talent in that last throw. The quarterback position is the hardest position to play in team sports. The fact that this guy is right out of high school and somehow in the conversation to win the Heisman Trophy, that's one of the best stories right now in all of sports.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Oh, they're after him. And wings it incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half, they've got to make some adjustments.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
Well, the offense has made it known on this drive. They're trying to throw.
This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Scanning the field, it's Bernard. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Now the play fake. This time he's got it.
You know, that's a great job by the receiver on that curl route. There's a lot of receivers that finish the route and they just stop. And that allows the DB to close the gap and then knock the ball away. Nice job by that receiver continuing to come back to his QB.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. The Tigers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. The sweet feet buy a little time. Trying to make magic with his feet. They get him down after the scramble, but he's able to pick up a few and turn it into a positive play. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They can really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. They'll have it at the 49, just across midfield, 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. And he drops it, just took his eye off of it at the last minute. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Gonna look downfield again. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
And you didn't have a lot of panic in the 1st half, but man, you're starting to get...
They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. To the air, it's Bernard. Makes the grab, it's Boyd. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Moving away from pressure. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain. He goes out of bounds right at midfield. They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. Got a man, it's Boyd. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. LSU moving the ball quickly down the field. Catch in the middle, it's Boyd. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. High the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Fires to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. They were on the move, but 2 straight incompletions had them staring at 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. Wants to go up top on first down. Zings it complete to the right. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. Got it done in the passing game on the last play. Let's see what they do on first down. Clock stops and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Gets it out fast. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. And now on 2nd down for this offense. To the air, it's Bernard. Under fire. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play. LSU with the 1st and 10 here. Looking to throw on first down. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled.
First play of the drive comes from the 38. Looking downfield on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Boyd. Makes the tackle at the 46, but it's a 15-yard gain to get them into plus territory. Wants to throw on first down. Looking down the middle. And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
Under fire. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. The Tigers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Fires left. It's incomplete, and that also might be what Freshman got away with. And the Tigers are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He fires to the left side. It's incomplete, a 4th down stop, and the turnover on downs. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals, and usually starts with your conference championship and winning a national championship, maybe going to the playoffs. Everybody has different goals, but getting to a bowl is always sweet, and this team's eligible now.
I know.
Here we go, here we go! Base 27 jump! Base 27 jump! Flag! 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 Ready, go! Here we go, here we go! Military stop! Military done! Set hut! Waiting! Here we go! Set! Let's go! Ready! Hold on! Set! Ready! Ready! Set! Set up! Trick 9B! Hold on! Flag trumpet! Flag trumpet! Brass! Waiting! Cooler! Waiting! 22 water! Let go! 22 water! 22 water! Hut 20!
the shotgun. He'll hand it off. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Play action fake. Looking to throw. On the move now. Extending the play now. Gets loose, able to scramble for a solid gain. They'll try to keep the opening drive going here. It's 3rd down and 2. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Hill. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that 1st down yardage. They'll hand it off. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away. Early in this season, I think you can sense both these teams realize there's a lot to play for, a lot at stake for their seasons, and they're just kind of settling into this game.
Well, just look at the atmosphere today. It's almost playoff-like out there. Both these teams understand what a win could do for them, and the intensity is jacked.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The freshman off the mark behind his receiver that time. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10 from the 45. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. This time a completion. Tackle finally made at the 37. It'll be 1st and 10 from there. A completion good for a 1st down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Receiver makes the grab. Tackle, but 1st down. LSU has moved into the red zone. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Quick throw to his receiver. Grab down the middle. It's Boyd. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position. The offense sets up for the 1st and goal. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. 2nd down and goal. Wants to throw it. Launching one to the end zone. And he makes the catch. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Fighting off the defender. And he's brought down after a big 1st down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Important 3rd down play coming up. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Watkins. They make this. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Running back grabs it on a screen. And the tackle is made. Not the big play that we're looking for, but a pretty solid gain. 2nd down play coming up. Handoff here from the shotgun. And he'll get the 1st down yards before they finally bring him down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And
the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Not much on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 41.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says...
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. Escapes the pocket, but cannot make him play, and they sack him. So it's second down and long here from the 13.
Losing so many yards on the first play of a drive like this off of a scramble really turns second down into a salvage down. You set out to get enough yardage back to make third down possibly manageable.
So it's third and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Grab down the middle. It's Boyd. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer for the 47.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
The pass rush closing in. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Boy, what an incredible push by this defensive line. And if you're going to survive in the SEC, the teams that really separate themselves are the teams that have great defensive linemen, especially in the interior. And Georgia has had an incredible legacy over the years, and it's nice to see that this player right here.
The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. And looking to throw now on first down. He's running out of time here. Breaking free at the 35. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play. One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be first down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. A play action looking to throw. And it's caught in the crossing pattern. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. First down to the 32. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. Looks like he's going to run it. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. Important second down play coming up. Offense looking to throw the ball. Gets rid of it on the move. Oh, and he dropped it. You do not see that very often from this guy. It's going to bring up third down. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. A short completion with the tight end. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. LSU getting set with a first and 10 now. Defense is coming after him. He's got it, looking for the end zone. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line. And the offense will quickly. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to throw it on first down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. This offense moves into enemy territory inside the 45 after that big play. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense behind the 6 now on second and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. With the catch, it's Hill. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Only gets a couple of yards there. It'll... First down, looking to throw the football. Finds his target. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. The gain moves the ball past the 40, sets up another first and 10. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Well, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up in run support.
He's got it on a crossing route. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The receiver grabs it. They finally stop a big play. Moves the ball to the 22. The offense really clicking against this battle defense. Play action here on 1st down. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
This defense reminds me of a group that just is all about preparation. They are completely dialed in on this play. Yeah, they give up the completion, but how about that? Nowhere to go after the catch.
They continue to feed the running back, but he has had nowhere to go today. They've been getting owned at the line of scrimmage. Looking for his back. Caught near the sticks. It's Raymond. Ball carrier tackled at the 2. A solid gain on that completion. Fresh set of downs. 1st and goal. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Defense stops him short of the 1st down marker, and that'll do it for the 3rd quarter of play. And notice how the balance of this passing game's been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved in catching passes. That's tough to stop. An exciting start to the quarter here as the offense facing a 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Touchdown, LSU. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. He escapes the pocket. Escapes the pocket. No for the first, but still going. He called his own number, and the freshman QB keeps this drive moving.
Well, there it is. Finally, an opportunity to see what this guy can do with his legs. I think that's his best carry of the day, and it's off of a scramble. Something to keep in mind for him as he gets down to the end of this game. Maybe his legs could be the difference.
Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Touchdown, LSU. This offense is still clicking.
You talk about being in the zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. It's an out route, the catch made. They bring it down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be 1st down. LSU is now operating in the red zone. Chewing clock with the running game.
Great job by the running back is staying inbounds to continue to work that clock, working here in the 4th quarter with the lead. You got that defense getting closer and closer to their goal line. They are backed up, and they are desperate. They've got to make a play here. The offense just has to take care of the ball, a chance to really secure victory here.
And they'll stop him after a short gain. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Bringing pressure. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Tight end goes in motion. The shotgun handoff here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half as they try to make some adjustments here. Running out of time in the pocket. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Breaks into the clear. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. Well, Kirk, based on the rankings, this technically is an upset. We just watched two really good teams slug it out, and the team that came in lower ranked picks up the W.
Well, I can't believe you said slug it out. That's a first from you, but I agree. Two ranked teams going head-to-head. Really a fun game to watch, and now let's see how they respond after the results of this game. That can be very interesting to their season.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Here we go. Ready, go. Hey, 27. Here we go. Here we go.
always elevate the pressure. The heart beats a little faster. It gets a little more intense, particularly if that team across the field is a conference foe. And that's exactly what we have in this showdown coming up. Welcome to Austin, Texas, and DKR, home of the Texas Longhorns. As we'll see, the number 6 team in the country, the LSU Tigers, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Running back searching for a hole. Oh, he's got some space. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Off play action. Forced out of the pocket. Trying to escape and get it himself. He stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. Down to the 12-yard line, it's first down. Back to pass, it's Bernard. He caught it. He gets it in. Touchdown, LSU.
And that's why this running back is so dangerous. It's not just handing him off the football, but he's a weapon in the passing game. You see his ability to catch it, turn upfield, make people miss, and find the end zone.
A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. It's complete. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Big play to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39. Gets the back moving. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Nice move there. Finally forced out of bounds, maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. To the air on first down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Oh, they dial up on second, and a long way to go. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. DKR heating up and trying to make third down impossible here. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Takes a hit as he fires. It's incomplete, but here comes the flag, and I think it's going to be a first down. Defense trying to be physical in pass coverage took it a little too far, and the offense will pick up the first down. Power football with the run. Moves it forward just a bit, a pickup of 1 to the 35. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The play action fake. Flips it out to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Fires to the right. Makes the grab. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So now with first and goal, let's see what LSU does here. And the ball is free on the pitch. Inside the 50. Inside the 30. 10. Touchdown, Texas! The defense takes matters into its own hands.
And that's the kind of play that can win you the game. You're on defense. It looks like the opponent's just going to run it in for...
Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He's got it on the left. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. They don't seem interested in inching the ball down the field. That big play sets them up. 1st and 10 from the 36. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Deep in the season, that crisp air all around you, and this feels like a must-win game, guys.
This is a game that will impact the college football playoff. It'll have conference championship implications, and it'll have bowl game implications as well. David, so much riding on the line in this one.
And you can feel it, man. You can feel the energy. The players this week, they were on high. Like, you could tell they were ready for the challenge. This is going to be an absolute showdown.
They've really got this offense humming. Just the 4th play of the drive, and it's 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. 2 of their 3 red zone trips have come up empty. They'd like to punch it in here on 2nd and goal. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. A 3rd and goal. And this defense feeling energy from the crowd. He wants it all. And he was trying to cash in the end zone in this red zone threat, but it's incomplete. So they will eschew the short field goal attempt and instead try to score from the 5 on 4th down. Drop the football and they'll turn it over. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking to throw, it's Bernard. He's going for it all. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. This time it's complete. And a good pickup to move the chains, and the clock will expire, and that's how they'll be set up to start the 2nd quarter. It's been punch, counter-punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the 1st quarter stats. First play of the period, 1st down here. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Pocket breaking down. A most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4. Let's talk for a minute about LSU. They got a boost from their high school recruiting ranks, setting the table for the future, getting a verbal commitment from a 4-star linebacker.
Yeah, it's huge for this defense, not only because of his physical traits. This guy can run, he can cover, he can blitz the passer, but he's also a tremendous leader. This guy could be the alpha on this defense for years to come.
They'll start this drive going to the air. Got it in the middle, it's Raymond. They stop him just a link or 2 short of the 1st, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. The Tigers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. He's going to run it. Still running at the 40. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Bernard. Here's the pressure. And he's left with no option. He just threw it away. All right, guys, let's talk LSU. A big-name running back, always a great get in the recruiting world. 4-star running back they got last week. Seems as if he'll fit in nicely here.
Oh, he's going to be a great fit. I mean, when you get a great player like that, the whole fan base gets jacked up. You see it all over social media, and it starts to build some momentum in your recruiting class.
Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. Made the play on the pick. Was hoping to make one on the wasting no time throwing on this drive. Got him downfield. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give him a 1st down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Caught over the middle. It's Robinson. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Pressure coming. They get to him, and boy, did this defense need that. Really need to find a productive play this time on second and long. Quickly complete. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up. Down to the 18-yard line. It's first and 10. Headed to the end zone. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal. And the Tigers started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the D deny them on second and goal. To throw, it's Bernard. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. He's got the tight end. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. Third and goal, and let's see. Into the end zone he goes. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a first-rate game so far from Austin today. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Raymond. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Guys at the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Fires to the wideout. He makes the catch. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. That last big play has them in position to threaten here, 1st and 10. There he goes. Got the first down, looking for more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. LSU moving quickly, going to work again on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Flushed out of the pocket. On the run, fires downfield. Oh, it's picked off. Taking it the other way. He goes out of bounds, but he creates the turnover and a... They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. He'll keep it himself. Past the 45. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Creates a little space. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Dropping back, it's Bernard. Bringing the heat. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving.
And he's just proving it time and time again, man. He has that feel. He obviously has the ability to pick up and put...
Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Man, really nice job attacking the middle of the field. You see those safeties, man, I want to split them. He splits it right down the middle, throws that post, right on the numbers, catches the ball in the end zone, touchdown.
Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Starts the drive trying to go up top. Throws to the wideout. And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference. That penalty is going to be a coaching point in position meetings this week. I mean, he is going to get an earful from the coaches on the sideline. He wants to start this drive with a pass. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, 2nd down coming.
Well, that's one the offense would love to have back. That's a play they practice over and over and over. They feel like they can run that play in their sleep, not able to connect there.
Working the middle. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Last completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. They go to the counter. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And when you run the counter play, you're really hoping to bust that thing inside. You want to fake one direction, pull a guy, kick him out. But you can tell, great job by the defense making that thing bow. Go a little bit outside. Now, guess what? All the cavalry's coming. Everybody can run to the football. Everybody gets into play. Nice job by the defense.
Well, it's a simple play. QB's just looking for his big fella, the tight end, and he couldn't reel it in.
Back to throw, it's Bernard. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down. Back at from the gun. Running back gets to give. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one.
And I think if you're the head coach, defensively now, obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running the football, trying to bleed the clock. They're going to take as much time off the game clock as they can before snapping it. You've got to start thinking about using some of those timeouts.
Good, wide open, big play opportunity. Hits him right between the numbers. You got to make that play. Those are one of those where I tap my helmet like, dude, that was me. That was all me. My bad. Give me another opportunity later on.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. The Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. He'll pull it on the read. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week...
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Tries to do it himself on the draw. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Calling a timeout here, you have to avoid making a mistake in this situation. Unloads to the wideout. Can't make the grab. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. How much fun was that? I mean, you just dream of having games like that every time you go into the booth. I'll watch those two teams play anytime.
Yeah, that's what's fun about good teams. Really good teams squaring off. Like, there wasn't a lot of difference between these two squads. We could watch these every week. Love calling these games because they're competitive. Great talent on the field. Palmer, unfortunately, somebody had to lose.
Yeah, and the higher-ranked team was ranked higher for a reason. At the end of the day, when it came down to it, they made the biggest plays in the most critical moments. Both of these teams have tremendous playmakers, and they're both going to make a lot of noise late in the